Alrighty, without further ado. Heyo Hi-o everybody, Inferno is here with another— Whoa, wait, what the fuck? How many people are watching this? Whatever, I don't care enough. Here with some more Steins Gate Elite, because I obviously can't help myself, and I actually want to stream this several different nights. But I have college. So, yeah, let's, finally, finally jump back into it, goddamn. This game had literally rekindled my, like, passion for Steins Gate again, and now I'm, like, completely obsessed with it again. And it's only been how many months since Steins Gate 0 ended? The anime? I don't know. Let's, okay. I was like wondering, it's like, what the hell are all of these usernames that I don't recognize and pretty sure not gonna talk ever. Anyway, let's start off. I think last time we were reading Reddit post, for half of the entire stream, let's be honest. And as Okabeth says in his inner monologue, whoa, I shouldn't waste a whole day on ad channel. Ugh. We have more important things to deal with. Namely, the phone wave name subject to be changed. We haven't experimented with it since yesterday. It's high time I figured out what's going on in that thing. With that thing.
なぜペケロッパなのだ?
Wait, what the fuck is that? Also, I looked at the control. No, not config. I was looking at the controls, and I couldn't find anything that allows you to look at the tip list hotkey. At least I didn't see it. I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, 868000 and a 16-bit PC sold in Japan in the late 1980s. Its particular twin tower case would dub Manhattan shape. Okay. I mean, it's a 20-year-old machine with specs lower than my cell phone.
ロマンだからに決まってんじゃん、上皇。
主人公が日本人なのにオッドアイである理由のようなものか。
Odd eye. Oh. Just fucking say heterochromic, come on. Heterochromia iridis? Lovely. We're gonna start this off with me trying to figure out how words are said. A condition where the eyes are different colors. A trait often found in anime and manga characters. There usually isn't a reason for the character to be odd-eyed. It's mostly just for moe or the coolness factor. Okay.
全然意味がわからん。
ロマンだな。
ロマンならしょうがないな。いずれにしてもラボには他に空いてる PC がなかったんだよ。
お前の最新 PC は？
ふざけんな。こんなわけのわからんものにつなげて、もし動作が遅くなったらどうすんだよ。
Wait a minute. Daru, you're the one who built the phone wave. Technically, it was like Okabe's idea, but you're the actual engineer. What the fuck? Yeah, that is pretty interesting. Like how far technology had come, and the advancement they made. It's really crazy. Selfish bastard. Oh, hold on. There's a little thing that I can do to make my brother have an interesting reaction that I'll always laugh at. Anyway, I read this.
そういえば ゲル化については調べてきたん？
ああ、今朝大学に行ってきた。
Oh, wait a minute. What is that one shot of him in, like, what looked like a train? I don't really remember that from the whatever. Why would a banana jellify? And what kind of science are we do? Fuck. I hope your day is filled with pizza because now mine is. I haven't eaten in the past 12 hours or more. So this is really important to me. Anyway, why would a banana jellify? And what kind of science are we dealing with here?
顕微鏡で調べてみたんだが、分子レベルでズタズタだった。
ズタズタ？
そう転移とかそういうレベルではなかった。バナナでは。
Hold on. Phase transition. A phase transition is what occurs when a substance changes from one state of matter to another. I feel like an idiot for not really realizing the obvious, actually. Bio major, guys. I'm doing fine. Examples include liquid solid, liquid gas. Whoa, what is that last one? Ferromagnetic, paramagnetic? Hold on, I feel like we're kind of skipping over something. Liquid solid, liquid gas, ferromatic, paramagnetic. And the vacuum phase transition. Okay. I guess. Eating what?
ない何かになっていた。
腐食した可能性はないか。2分間チンしたぐらいで腐るはずないもんな。
フラクタル構造を思い出したよ。
Fractal structure. In geometry, a structure that demonstrates self-similarity. I can never say that word for some reason when I want to read it out loud. Similarity. The smaller portion of a fractal structure will appear similar to the whole. Common examples of fractal structures are snowflakes and coastlines.
Mengaのスポンジだっけ?
Whoa, that's a lot. An example of fractal structure. Take a cube and do the following. Oh, I want to do a little science experiment. For each side of the cube, cut a square hole at the center with 1/9 of the area of the face. Each side now has 8 squares. 2. For each of these 8 squares, cut a new hole with 1/9 the area of the square. 3. Repeat an infinite number of times. The result is a sponge-like structure whose surface area approaches infinity as the volume approaches 0. That's extra.
ああ、バナナにフラクタル図形の穴をナノレベルで無限に開けていったような感じ。
なんかやばくね？何が起きてるんだろ
う？俺には一つ仮説がある。
Daru gulped, waiting for me to continue.
電子レンジの電磁波の影響という仮説。
え、それってどういう？
俺の推測が正しければ、電話レンジ過去仮はとんでもない殺傷兵器になりうる。軍事に転用すれば戦争の歴史が塗り替わるだろう。俺だ。計画は第2段階を迎えた。あ、いずれ奴らは思い知ることになるだろう。グランドジャッジ全てはシュタインズゲートの意志
Hold on, I accidentally clicked too much.
であり、人類は。俺だ。計画は第2段階を迎えた。あ、いずれ奴らは思い知ることになるだろう。グランドジャッジメントは近いのだとな。
I knew it. It was grand judgment.
それに抗うことはできん。エル、プサイ、コングルー。
妖精さんと話してんじゃねえっつうの。接続終わったぜい。で、どうする？
バナナは用意してある。
Just before I left May Queen Yan Yan, Mayuri asked me to buy some bananas. With her money.
丸々使うとまたマユシがしょんぼりしちゃうんじゃね？それマユシのお金で買ってきたんだろ？
奴から提供された研究費だ。
そもそも丸々全部使う必要なんてないし、一本でいいよ、一本で。
実験に金をケチるようでは世界の支配構造を作り変えることなどできんぞ。
作り変えたいと思ってんのはオカリンだけだって。ほら、早く携帯からタイマー入力よろ。
Complete. Because that was so necessary.
2分は結構長いんだよな。
It's from Ferret. There's no way I can combat this. Oh my god! Oh my god, that looks so fucking ridiculous. So it was after what? Am I able to like even like scroll through the sub? I can't even look through that. Whatever. How did I do? Jeez. Right. Kind of tough on my throat because I don't know exactly what I'm doing. The holders of original sin, also known as the prophets, Nya. Among them is a girl known as the fallen angel who accepted chaos, Nya. I have attached a picture of her face, so remember. I didn't even. Really now? I attached a picture of her face, so remember it well, Nya. Oh, and before I forget. Come on, I don't remember this many cat puns. I mean, no, I don't remember this many cat puns. This is already really bad. Oh, and before I forget, I can't. Looking at the picture without protection will cause Divine Eye to activate original sin. Expiation? Expiation! Mode 666. Compulsory receptor release, which will annihilate you at the subatomic level. So be careful, Nya. I fucking hate. God damn it. Ferris writes like the biggest. She writes the biggest text walls of bullshit ever, and I don't know how I'm gonna feel reading all of it, but I know I'm gonna read all of it. If I can read all the Reddit posts, I'm gonna read the very least Ferris's ridiculous bullshit.
でもさ、マジで電磁波のせいだったら僕らの細胞なんかもスカスカになっちゃってんのか？
We're still looking bored. Dari finally gets into the discussion at hand.
お前は電話レンジカッコ仮の中に入ってチンされたことがあるのか？
そもそも入れない罠。つうか、電磁波の影響ってソースは？
あえて言うならば、マッドサイエンティストとしての勘だ。
根拠なしとか。
かつてエジソンはこう言った。1% のひらめきがなければ 99% の努力は無駄でしかない。だから発明家よ、ひらめけと。
天才は 1% のひらめきと 99% の努力じゃなかった？
残念だったな。近年ではそれは誤って広まったものだというのが常識になっているのだ。ふわ
Oh, he's starting to get into the foo of a laugh. The weird progression.
エジソンが言ったん？ひらめけって。
そう、ひらめけとだ。
I don't know if that was exactly what he said, but I'm sure it was something along those lines. At least, that's what the wiki said.
ゆえに天才マッドサイエンティストである俺は常にひらめ。
The phone wave, name subject to be changed, rings.
しかしチンをしたところでゲル状になるだけで新しい発見など何もないよな。
Daru opened the phone wave, name subject to be changed, door and peeks inside.
お？
何をしている？
いや、あれ消えた。
消えたって何が？
バナナが。
What is he talking about? Don't you smile? I pushed Daru aside and looked into the phone wave, name subject to be changed.
ない。
It was gone. There's nothing inside. The banana had vanished without a trace. I speak into the silence of the other side of the phone.
俺だ。厄介なことになった。俺たちはどうやらとんでもないものを目覚めさせてしまったらしい。
とんでもないものって何ぞ？
I ignored Daru's panicked cry. I'm surprised too. My heart's pounding. But I try to appear calm.
今すぐに緊急要請666号クーリングオフを発動させろ。何？政府の承認？バカか！そんなことを言ってる場合ではない。このままではこの国が吹っ飛ぶぞ。
自演をつ。
なんで消えたんだよ。
Imagine you are like the Death Note writing name. Wow. Okay.
知らんがな。
どこに行った？バナナ！バナナ！ かったぞ。これは電磁波兵器などではなく、テレポートが可能な電子レンジだったのだ。
Nope, 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 nope. We gotta hear that again.
どこに行った？バナナバナナ
What? I love him so much. I love Miyano Mamoru so much. Banana! Banana! No, do not think about the Banana Zoo song.
どこに行った？バナナバナナ
I fucking love this game so much. We haven't even gotten past chapter 1 yet. I love this so much.
なんだってってそんな無茶な。
でなければこの密室からバナナが消えるはずがない。
ひとまず冷静になるべきじゃね。
ああ、そうだな。
Oh, I know. I'll eat one of the remaining Sorry. The banana thing is making me laugh a bit too much. I'll eat one of the remaining bananas. That'll calm me down. Eating banana, calming you down. Okay, whatever. I can't believe my eyes. Wait.
No!
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me look at that again. Oh, I know I'll eat one of the remaining bananas. That'll calm me down, and I can't believe my eyes. Wait. I feel like some sentence structure could have been fixed there. They're like playing it off as if he was saying something earlier. What would Big's playing in the background for the banana part to go well? Impossible! Now 3 minutes ago, Daru plucked a banana from a bunch and put it in the phone wave named subject to be changed. Or so we thought. But now, there's no sign that that banana was ever plucked. Instead, a single jellified banana has appeared among the regular bananas.
なんじゃこりゃ。どうなってんだ？
誰よ、このラボに今バナナはいくつある？
多分このバナナだけ。
このゲルバナがくっついているところはお前がさっきちぎった場所か？
わかんねえ。そこまで確認してないし。このゲルバナ完全にくっついてるな。
That's right. The bunch is completely intact. Aside from the jellification, it looked completely normal. Okay. Not much of a sign that the jellified banana was stuck onto the bunch after the fact.
なあ、ダル。これってもしかして。
The word I spoke impulsively a few seconds ago. I hesitate to speak it again. I feel like you could just put hesitated. Whatever. I hesitate to speak it again. My head's full of question marks. I don't know how this happened, but if I were to explain it as I saw it, the banana that was inside the phone wave name subject to be changed returned instantly to its bunch. In other words,
テレポートだったりするんじゃないか？
興味深い実験してますね。
誰だ？ バカだ。なぜ貴様がここに。
Why don't you people lock your doors?
若干18歳にしてサイエンスに論文が掲載された天才。囚人監視の中で男をいじめるド S 女。そしてまたの名をザ・ゾンビ。
Sadist who humiliates men in public.
マキセ・クリス。
説明セリフをつ。
誰がゾンビだ、誰が。
一体どういうことだ。何が目的でここへ。
あなたに会いに来たの、岡部倫太郎さん。じゃなくて法王院京馬さんだった。
Wait, how the hell does she know my real name?
そうか。やはり貴様、機関に所属するエージェント。しかも特殊能力者だな。
Oops, I pressed X.
それならば。
だから死んでない。
Oh, jeez.
それならば不死であることもうなずける。
Slayer, how you do? Oh, it's been a while. See, I'm doing what you asked. I'm streaming more. Maybe this one game and not Tetris 99 where I want to kill myself every time. Wait, what? But yeah, I'm streaming. It was actually kind of weird. I don't know much about the Twitch affiliation thing, but I'm apparently really close to getting it. Big old dinner. I got some pizza in my hand.
って勝手に殺さないでくださいよ。橋田さん、この人何とかしてもらえませんか。
Wait, I see her hair at the letter M and now I can't unsee it. Oh, you mean the shape of the bangs? Yes, I know. Hiatus. It's just me not wanting to actually stream. But yeah, it's kind of strange actually because since I got this game and since I decided, oh, I might well just stream all of it, despite how many people actually show up. Yeah, I'm just kind of surprised that I actually did go forward with like streaming all of it. I got tabs for both of my friends. Aw, much love, Slayer. Though, it'd probably be easier if you just stuck to Bink's stream, since this is basically a huge visual novel that just like there's so much dialogue of just me reading and failing to read actually.
この状況でマキセ氏が現れたからオカリンは混乱してると思われ。
Daru doesn't seem fazed by this girl's entrance. Also, why don't they lock the doors? But why?
誰？裏切ったのか？
オカリン暴走しすぎ。
マキセ・クリスに弱みを握られたか？それとも色香に惑わされたか？許さんぞこのビーチが
God damn it, I forgot how much English he actually says. He even did the bitch part. Oh my god.
落ち着け。
Not even a comment of being called a bitch. You cut the line. Bitch. Give me the
許さんぞこのビーチが
I love this game.
この場所のことは昨日講義が終わった後で橋田さんから聞いたの。あなたの名前もね。
Okay, but for what reason? Terisu's simple explanation quells my fiery rage like a bucket of water.
俺と話をしに来たと言ったな。
そうです。私が死んだのを見たっていうのが事実なのか、単なるセクハラの言い訳なのか、それについての回答が欲しくて。
Or pathetic excuse to grope me. Oh my god, people are weird. Now that you mentioned it, she did treat me like I was a perv yesterday. I would too! I think a lot of people would after how you did it. Well, I suppose I should be grateful that she didn't call the cops on me after what I did. But what choice did I have? Anybody would react the same way if a dead person reappeared before them, right? Right? No! This anime is deep. Face poke.
でも今のあなたの振る舞いで理解した。どうやら単なるセクハラだったみたい。つまり私の予測が証明されたということ。
勝手に結論を出さないでもらおうか。お前は俺を誤解している。
まあそのことは今はいいんです。
Oh, look at that. She's actually taking off her shoes without them saying it. Just a little minor difference from the anime.
そういえばまともに自己紹介してませんでしたね。マキセ・クリスです。改めましてよろしく。
What is she trying to do? Shoot lightning from her fingertip? What? Shoot lightning from her fingertip? Why?
握手もできないの？日本の男の人って常識が足りないんじゃない？
You're Japanese too. Shake hands? This girl genius is asking for a handshake. We only met yesterday, and just moments ago she was on the verge of calling the cops.
欧米か？
アメリカで7年暮らしてますが何か？
欧米か。
I looked down from her slender fingers at her finger. Fuck. Glossy. Oh my god, what is this like hand movement? Glossy, healthy fingernails. No unnecessary nail polish.
ビビりすぎ。
I know, right? If I let that part just idle by, it's just like really weird. Well, it looks really weird. America! Yeah! Actually, wait, why'd I censor myself? I can curse.
身にまとう殺気が半端ないからな。これが俗に言うマーシャルアーツか。
俗に言わないわよ。
では忍者。
言わないっつってんだろ。
Damn, this woman is completely cold. Her tones get scary sometimes too. Shake.exe has stopped working. And to top it all off, she burst into the lab and starts inspecting our gel nano without permission. I slowly sneak toward the phone wave name subject to be changed, trying not to draw her attention to myself. The last thing I want is Kurisu getting closer to the phone wave name subject to be changed.
これ本当に興味深いですね。ピンセットあります？
ない。
そう。
何をする？希少な実験データを。
グズグズね。
Krisu licked the gel off her fingertips without any hesitation.
まず味はなしか。
食い意地が張っているとはまだまだお子様だな。よみがえりし者よ。そんなに腹が減っているならばバナナ一本ぐらい恵んでやろ
いりません。
そもそもあのバナナ眉のじゃん。
遠慮することはない。俺が恵んでやると言っているのだ。
変態のバナナなんて誰が食べるもんですか。
変態のバナナ。変態のバナナを食べる。ぐずぐず。指くわえる。まずと顔をしかめる。
You see Okabe's face right there? That is my face right now. Looks like his... It's overclocking. I'm not gonna read the rest.
マキセシマキセシ。
I'm not gonna read that again.
今のをもう一度お願いできる？できれば悔しそうな顔でよろ。
はい。
ほら、変態のバナナなんて誰が食べるもんかって。できればその後で、ああでももう付け加えてくれるとなおグッド。
だるよ。お前はどうしようもないクズだし最低の変態だが今回ばかりはよくやったと言っておこう。
Get ready for what? Oh, what? Why? I'm not even doing anything entertaining. Why would I get rated? Now to follow up for maximum combo. Why at this scene too?
それでマキセクリス、お前は今何を想像したのだ？ぜひ教えてほしいものだな。
This is a really weird scene. Oh. Oh, Binks is ending her stream. So it's not gonna be an actual raid? You just mean like a bunch of people from her stream may or may not be coming to this stream? Is that what's going on? Or am I actually gonna get raided by actual randoms for unspecified reasons and it's just gonna be really awkward because I'm playing Steins. Oh! Well, I guess it's kind of both! Okay. Hi guys. How you do? I don't get this rating thing still. Anyway. Hi, you guys came at a really weird time. We're still in like the happy-go-lucky fun time before shit goes down part of Steins Gate, which this will last for like at least a few hours. But yeah. We're also in a really weird scene where one of our characters, Daru, is trying to get Kirisu to say something pervy. And now Okabe gonna capitalize on that.
さあ言え、天才少女。天才がどんな妄想をしたのか、ご考説願おうではないか。
They replayed Baka with ass. Okay. Looks like she's capable of expressing human emotion after all.
あんたたち二人とも変態だったのね。
いやー。
お前に言われたくはない。
オーケー。 生意気な振る舞いについては謝ります。
Okay. Now that some people are here, I'm just gonna go back to the banana line that I can't stop laughing at. Who likes English? What's going on? So, because I know everybody did not watch the VODs, because why would you? Let's give a really, really quick rundown. Okay, Justin. So, we went to this conference. We called the guy out. We heard a scream. We get pulled out of the room by a genius girl named Makise Kurisu. This girl. We, for some reason, run away from her. We buy our childhood friend a toy from a gacha machine and get a metal one because why not? We hear a scream. We follow the scream. We found Makise Kurisu dead, and we're just like, oh shit. We text our friend, and then all of a sudden, everyone in the streets of the city have disappeared. And then we find a satellite has crashed into the, what looks to be crashed into the side of the building that we were just in. Following that, we're kind of just watching Okabe, our protagonist here, just, doing weird experiments, and trying to figure out why, when you put a banana in this microwave that he modded with a cell phone in 2010, why putting bananas in there, turn the bananas into this green, tasteless, gelatin, and the reason why we're putting bananas in the fucking microwave is because when we put some, chicken tenders, well, actually, it's not chicken tenders, it's karage. When we put some chicken in there, for some reason, the chicken froze. And so that's what they're trying to figure out. And so now, Secret Line Beach! We're in the fucking part where he yelled the banana! Oh my god. The most unbelievable part. There it is. And so, we do another experiment where we only put one banana instead of the entire bunch into the microwave, and when the timer finished, the banana disappeared, and when we turn around, it has reattached itself to the bunch of banana that we plucked it from, only it's still jellified, and it's kinda weird. Oh, and also...
どこに行った？バナナ！バナナ！
These are things that just happened. That is Okabe's response to the banana disappearing. And then they'll, like, find it. And then, as Okabe kind of losing his shit over, what just happened, we find out that someone has been watching us, and that is Makise Kurisu, who we are still in disbelief is actually alive, and now Okabe keeps calling her nicknames like the zombie. And no, I'm not gonna look for that line. Also, Okabe calls Kurisu a bitch.
許さんぞこのビッチが
I fucking love this game, okay? Anyway,
その原因があなた方のセクハラ行為にあったとしても、今は不問にする。
oh yeah, I probably should mention that too. When we go, the same day that, like, everybody suddenly disappeared from the streets of Akihabara, the same day, we go to another seminar, and we see Makise Kurisu alive and well, and Okabe does the stupidest shit, in disbelief that she was actually alive and that she might actually be a ghost. That didn't go well. Then we learned, some stuff about the time travel theories that exist in the world. got pretty hands on to check. He was like poking her face, then moved the jacket to see the to check for the stab wound because it happened in the same day, which is something that a lot of people actually have trouble realizing. But so yeah, Kurisu has a great impression of us right now.
詳しく教えてください。このバナナのことと、それとそっちの電子レンジのこと。
Yeah, get some sleep, son. You do not need to be here. There are VODs and you can watch them anytime. If you so choose to actually follow this game.
トップシークレットだ。あえて部外者のお前に一つだけ教えてやれるとするなら、こいつの名前は電話レンジカッコ仮だということぐらいだ。
名前なんてどうでもいい。
だが、名前以外は教えることはできないぞ。
I think I've had enough of watching that game, no matter who's playing it. Dara and I discussed whether or not we should tell her anymore.
でもさオカリン、マキセ氏ならこのヘンテコ機能について解明してくれるかもよ。
それは。
I don't think he would have been given the chance to check her pockets for ketchup or strawberry jam. She is a genius. She would have to defeat my sharp. She would have to defeat. She would have to defeat my sharp wit. We can trust her intellect at least. But it's hard to stomach her attitude. Then, I got a great idea.
ニヤニヤしちゃって。また何か変態チックなこと考えてる？
クリスティーナと言ったか、貴様。
誰がクリスティーナだ？一言も言っとらんわ。
Christina sounds like the name of a Hollywood film star. It definitely had more flavor than her real name. Actually, no. This is not the reason why he gonna call her that. Why he gonna call her that.
このレンジの秘密を教えてほしければ、俺と取引してもらおうか。
Okay, well, guess we're not gonna talk about it then. Now, the real reason why we're calling her Christina, is because her name, Kurisu, is how you would read in Japanese, Chris. So when you write, the English name Chris in, katakana, you would read it, it would be written and read as Kurisu. And so, to troll the shit out of Kurisu, he's going to actively add Tina to the end of her name. So it's Kursitina. Oh, man. I just want you to know that this game came out in 2009. I don't know when the fat guy with glasses trope happened, but this was a really old game.
何よ？
まず一つ、貴様にはラボメンとなってもらう。
ラーメン？
Yeah, 2009. This game takes place in 2010 if you didn't notice the amount of 2010 postage everywhere. This game originally came out in 2009, got its own anime, has several different ports for different systems, including Steam, Then it got a second game in 2015 to continue a certain part of the story that we kind of didn't have at first, and I basically refer to that as Steins Gate, the Darkest Timeline Suffer Edition. And then that got an anime in 2018. And then Steins Gate Elite finally came out February of 17th, 19th, I think it was the 19th. Yeah, I don't know if anything's gonna happen for a 10th anniversary, if it didn't already happen. I know this game came out 2009, 2010. And that, like, typically happens with a lot of these kind of games where they take place a year, in a year that's, like, kind of above what year it actually comes out in. Take, for instance, Persona 3 or Persona 4. Those games take place in, like, 2009, 2011, respectively, but they came out pretty before that. It's really interesting. Anyway.
ラボメンだバカ者。ラボラトリーメンバー。
研究所のメンバーに迎えてくれるっていうこと？でも私8月中にアメリカに帰る予定なんですけど。
他者に秘密を漏らさないという誓約書を書いてもらうさ。もし破ったら貴様がムッツリスケベの変態だとサイエンス誌に告発する。
No, Ace Attorney is a bit different, mostly, and the reason why I didn't name it, or like a bunch of other games, was because, there is a huge time gap between when Ace Attorney came out, 2001, I think, and when it actually takes place, 2016. Those are huge gaps in time. Yeah, it's too big of a gap. The games that I've mentioned and this game have, like, relatively, closer, Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I'll have to look into that later. But yeah, these games have, like, less of a huge time gap between when they actually take place and when they came out. Anyway.
鬼畜だなオカリン。そのサイエンス発売されたら5冊買う。
2つ目の条件はこの俺が貴様に対して行ったセクハラ一歩手前の行為について全て不問にすることだ。
オカリンちっちゃい。人としての器がちっちゃいっす。そこに痺れる憧れる。
You're the pettiest person I've ever met. That's why we love you. Full quote. That's why we love you. That's why we admire you. A quotation from the popular manga Juju Bizarre Adventures. Used to express awe at someone's capabilities, often used sarcastically in reference to negative character traits such as pettiness. Oh yeah, that's right. This game makes so many references. Juju Bizarre Adventures. Oh, you sent it to me. Okay. I'll quickly check as that stupid thing rings. Hopefully, I get to record with Skinny soon because, like, my sister isn't supposed to be, my sister, I think, is, like, sleeping over on Friday, so that means I can record, up in my bed so I don't have to, like, deal with the stupid beeping noise that happens every so often. Oh, hey, that looks really nice. I like that. Yeah, I really like that. Yeah, since 2000, it literally said since 2009. Ugh. Oh man, I was 9 years old.
こちらからの要求は以上だ。この2点を飲めないのなら今すぐお引き取り願おう。
Get out of my secondary house.
さあどうする？悪くない取引だと思うがな。
あんたにとってでしょ。まったくノルアドレナリンが過剰分泌されてる気分よ。開いた口が塞がらないわ。
Hold on. How did you say that word? No, nor would. Whoa. A neurotransmitter secreted in the brain. Proper name. That. Secreted when in an excited emotional state. Fucking scientist jokes. I can't be surprised with her. She says some of the dumbest shit ever.
貴様が顎関節症になろうとしたことではない。要求を飲むか飲まないか。さあ答えろクリスティーナ。
Take a shot every time he says Christina. It's gonna get really, really funny later. You don't know nothing. Look, I don't want to hear anything about age. Not because I'm old, because I'm not even 20 yet. I don't want to hear anything about age because I don't look my age, and I'm really, really tired of hearing everybody complain about their age. It's like, shut up!
だからティーナってつけるな。私はクリス。オーケー。取引する。
いい返事だ。今この瞬間、君はラボメンナンバー004となった。歓迎しようクリスティーナ。いや、ザ・ゾンビよ。
Oh, I'm kind of sad. Because that animation right there was for when he goes, Lava member no, 004, Cursatina! It was like that. You can look it up on YouTube. But that's indefinitely how he said it in that animation. And I will never get over that. If you ever want to know my age at any given point, just look at the last 2 digits of the year. That is my fucking age. It is really, really convenient. We were younger back then. You guys knew me since I was... The OG's known me since I was fucking in middle school. And I still find that really weird to say. But it's great. But yeah... I really love it. He really goes, Labo member 004, Cursatina! I love it. I love it a lot. Because it's a bit too funny for my own good.
どっちも間違ってるから。ちゃんと呼べ、オーイン。子供ですね。
何か言ったか？天才変態少女。
ああもう以後変態禁止。私もあんたのこと変態扱いしないから。もう許して。
わかればいいのだ。では本題に入ろう。ダルよ、クリスティーナに。
ティーナも禁止。
クリス君にこれまでに我々が行った実験について説
Whoa,
明して
what?
みたまえ。
Okay, that's interesting. Usually he never breaks from saying Christina.
だが断る。
I refuse. Were all of these from fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? A quotation from the popular manga JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. On the internet, it is used frequently as a cool way to turn someone down. Jesus Christ, how many of these things were actually from fucking JoJo? I don't actually know this. I never watched JoJo. In the end, I'm the one who had to explain. Along the way, I also relate the tales of my heroic deeds, which enrages Kurisu, of course. But I finally tell her everything about the bananas and the phone wave name subject to be changed. Kurisu doesn't ask questions. She's quick to understand, as expected of a genius. It's from Mayuri. I don't have... Okay, hold on. Is there, like, something for me to, like, increase the opacity of the text boxes? Because this is getting really, really hard to see. No, there is not. Ugh, great. Okay, I swear, if I had to hear another person ask me if I saw the Pokemon Direct or which Pokemon starter I care about, I don't care about Pokemon main games. They're too formulaic with only a few things that they add to it, and I just don't care anymore. I really don't. It's so infuriating. I really don't care about the Pokemon main games, and I don't even really like the Pokemon games in general. Besides the side games like Coliseum or Stadium. Or, Heyo Pikachu, because that was a fun thing in my childhood. I really... Motherfucker. What did I just say? I don't care! I don't care about the starters! And fucking Grookey sounds like they changed one letter of Froakie's name, and it's ridiculous! I don't care about it. I really don't. Usually I'm all about going with the fire starters, with the very small exceptions of like when the water or the grass types are pretty cool, like Trico or Totodile. But I really, really don't care. I don't have any opinion on Let's Go Pikachu / Eevee, because I haven't played it, nor do I want to. And I don't like Go. I fucking hate Go after what I've been put through. Now the anime, I haven't watched in a while, but I do enjoy the anime still, because it's always batshit insane. It's also kind of really funny to complain about Ash. But, and also just the weird shenanigan that is Sun and Moon. And it's an entire premise. But yeah, I love Pokemon. I love it. I still have a Pokemon blanket in my bed, along with other Pokemon shirts and Pikachus. I have a giant ass Pikachu from the original, like the original style of Pikachu when he was nice and when he was a big plump boy. It would just... I love Pokemon. I even have, like, a lot of legendaries and, like, cards still. I don't collect them anymore, but I still have a lot of the old ones. I just can't... I'm so tired of the games. And I can't stand Go specifically for the reason that my dad is just irresponsible. And forcing me to play it when we're in the car half the time, or just like taking purpose detours for that game, and it's ridiculous. It's been X amount of years. No, we cannot see Pikachu, because how would I do that? I'm in the basement, not my room. But yeah, I love Pokemon. I just really can't stand the games, and so I have zero interest in the new generation coming up and the starters. And yeah, my unpopular opinion aside, let me get back to this game that I'm a bit too obsessed with. I remember. Whoa, wait. You used to go around shouting burn and stuff. Why do boys want fire powers? I think flower powers or plushy powers would be cuter, don't you? Oh my god, Mayuri. You used to go around shouting burn and stuff. What is the context of this? Anyway.
やっぱり興味深いわ。
貴様の見解を聞こ
う。少なくとも電磁波兵器やテレポートだっていうくだらない仮説は捨てるべきですね。
For anyone who actually can understand why she said, she sounded out that one particular word. Oh my god. Hold on, I gotta like take a picture of that because that is one of my friend's favorite quotes from Shakespeare. The lady doth protest too much, methinks. And it's only because of the methinks part. It's only because of that part, because it's funny. Alright. I also just need to like take a drink, it's been a while. Stay hydrated. Hydrate or dihydrate. I should write that somewhere. Alright. The lady doth protest too much, methinks. Oh, never gonna get old. Anyway. I smell the glue now.
もう一度実験してみてもいい？私もこの目で見てみたいの。
Wait, we put another banana in there? It's strange. It seems as though Kurisu is really enjoying herself. But I mean, she's a scientist. Why shouldn't she be enjoying experiments?
岡部さんと橋田さんはバナナの方を見てて。
俺に指図しないでもらおうか。俺はマッドサイエンティストの方を。
いいからバナナから目を離さないでください。60秒経過。何か変化は？
ないな。
100秒。
A few moments after Kurisu's report.
Oh!
Okay. They never did the second experiment in the anime, so watching the banana just suddenly disappear is kind of funny to me. I know they're wasting bananas. Banana. That's actually kind of funny. They don't say it, or at least I don't remember where they say it in here. They actually, after doing like all the kind of experiments with the bananas, if they didn't turn into gelatin, they would they would actually eat the bananas despite how gross it is to eat a fucking heated up banana. Yeah, I know, right? That's why I titled this GELNANAS, because bananas. Later on, we're gonna get to a point where, I can say something like the Jello threat, and that would actually have a significant meaning. And it's so funny because out of context, that makes no fucking sense, and it just sounds stupid. A banana bubbling, dude. Anyway, imagine you're heating up your like macaroni or something, and then all of a sudden the macaroni disappears. It happened faster than a blink of an eye.
出てきた。
I'm at a loss for words. This phenomenon is clearly teleportation.
そっちはどうだった？
104秒経過した時に消えちゃった。いきなり。
She's quite flustered. I don't think many people could remain calm after witnessing such a phenomenon.
やはりテレポートなのだよ。人類史上初のな。
Does anyone else find it kind of enjoyable to say words like phenomenon or onomatopoeia? You put ping pong balls in the microwave and they're pretty much disappear.
瞬間移動なんてそんなのありえるの？でも実際に移動したし信じられないけど。量子テレポートかな。いやいや、あれは量子レベルでの話だし。
I like this. This is actually slightly new animation. Because they never had this kind of thing happen in the anime, so we never did this like experiment. We kind of like glossed over it afterwards. And this is why I really like this is why I'm like pretty happy to go through the visual novel that had like the anime aspects in it, because there's just like a shit ton of stuff in the visual novel that is unfortunately glossed over in the anime due to time constraints or level of importance, and it's just really, really interesting to go through this visual novel again. Anyway, quantum teleportation did not refer to actual teleportation. In 2004, Japanese researchers performed the first successful complete quantum leap experiment. Suppose we have twin particles, photons in this case, A and B. Because they are twin, they have the property of symmetry. If one exhibits upspin, the other will exhibit downspin. That means that observing either particle allows one to know the state of the other. This is called entanglement. The state of elementary particle, photon, cannot be confirmed until observed. For the experiment, we attach data C. We attach data C, the information we want to teleport, to photon A. We are now observing photon AC. Based on the property of symmetry, we know that no matter how far they may be, photon B will change to match, effectively becoming BC. Note that photon B had not yet been observed. Afterward, we send photon AC's information to from A's observation equipment to B's observation equipment through standard transmission. Now we observe photon B. Now observing photon B will change it to photon BC. This process is called quantum teleportation because data C changes positions instantly. However, since one step requires using standard data transmission, it is impossible for the information to exceed the speed of light. Finally, photon BC's teleported data C is actually a copy of photon AC's data C. The whereabouts of the original photon C becomes unknown. This point differentiates quantum teleportation from actual teleportation. I hope you guys kind of understood that. I did, but could be a bit complicated.
現実から目を背けるな。その目で見たものが全てだ。
本当にテレポートなの？結論ありきで考えるのは危険よ。とっかかりが欲しい。他には電話レンジに関連することで気づいたことある？
ああ、そうだ。一度こいつからすごい放電が起きたお。
Alrighty, you enjoy that DLC, boy. Night Slayer.
何？そんな話は初耳だぞ。
オカリンがいない時だったからな。
放電ってどの程度？
この開発室が蛍光灯で照らされたように明るくなったんだよ。それが2秒くらい続いたかな。
どういう状況で起きたの？
こいつにつないでる携帯の調整、専用のものを外して代わりに自分の携帯を接続して、そしたらしばらくしてビリビリ。
それはいつのことだ？
昨日の昼だよ。オカリンがドクター中鉢の発表会を見に行った時。
ドクター中鉢。
That's right. When I went to see Dr. Nagabachi's conference yesterday. Come to think of it, he stole a time travel theory from John Titor. Maybe the current John Titor is actually Nakabachi.
だが待て。ダリオ、お前は言ったはずだぞ。ドクター中鉢の発表会は中止になったと。
You actively want your popcorn to disappear.
そう、その時。でもオカリンは中止にもかかわらずマユシと一緒に出かけて行ったろう。
No, I don't remember that. After all, Nakabachi's presentation wasn't cancelled, the way I remember it. I still don't understand why my memories seem to disagree with everyone else's.
そういえばその時間、俺はダルにメールをした。
But for some reason, his phone received it on July 23rd, 5 days prior.
は？あれってオカリンの嘘じゃないん？でないとタイムスタンプがおかしなことになるじゃん。
俺はいつも真実しか言わん。というか、そこまで言うなら送信履歴を見せてやる。
But
ない。
it should be there, but it isn't. Just like the banana inside the phone wave named subject to be changed.
なぜないんだ？俺は確かに送ったぞ。昼の1時前には。
あ、まさにその時間だよ。放電現象が起きたのは。いいともが終わる直前だったからな。
Suddenly, a flash of inspiration strikes.
なるほどな。そういうことだったのか。
何？
ああ、これはオカリンのいつもの癖だからあんま気にしない方がいいよマジで。
黙れ。俺は気づいた。気づいてしまったのだ。俺が送ったメールの不可思議な現象と放電が起きたことにはズバリ何か関係がある。
Oh, it's so anticlimactic.
あ
あ？
うん。
で？
あ？
何か関係があるのは分かった。で、何かって何？
Whatever. I'll prove that I'm right. If we can reproduce the electrical discharge phenomenon, it should bring us closer to understanding the timestamp mystery.
誰？放電現象が起きた時の電話レンジカッコ仮の状態を教えろ。
結構無茶な状態にしてたんだよな。自分の携帯を電話レンジにつなげてペケロッパで操作可能かどうかテストしてた。
唐揚げ食べようっと。ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワン。
Oh, that was really cute.
ただいまー。お腹すいた。オカリン、バナナ買っといてくれた？ねえ、オカリン。あれれ？お客さん？
Why did she keep saying alele? Can someone like clip that, please? I don't know how the clipping thing works, but can someone like clip that and send it to me on Discord so I can send it to somebody else? Oh my god, she keeps doing it. This is like the second time. And it's definitely not my imagination. She is definitely saying alele, and I'm really bothered by this. Oh my god, she keeps saying alele. Oh my god. Alright, now why am I getting Discord tags? Wow. Oh my god. Okay, so there's been this cat that's like that's been like bebopping around the campus. And a bunch of the college kids just started calling her Lilo. And I actually do remember someone actively saying that saying that they would actively take the cat home, and I feel like they were serious. better not see those goddamn signs of of just like of some owners like, my cat's missing. Does anyone know where he is or she? Yep. Okay. Perfect. Thank you, Justin. I'm gonna send it to a bunch of people. Capo Delinko. Okay, where'd my controller? Close this. I think I should put an official rule somewhere saying not to use alole in the wrong sense, which is basically where everyone tried to use it. To be fair. Oh man. Anyway.
Mayushi です。よろしくね。
マキシです。ラボメンになったみたいです。
ほんとすごい。女の子のラボメンだ。
Oh, this got relatively different from the anime.
ゲルバナになってるよ。
Hey, you still have 2 left?
実験に使わせてもらったの。
これマユシーのなのに。
Actually, fun fact about the anime. In the anime, they they actually wrote Mayushi's name on the bananas to show that it was hers. Cause they don't say that Okabe, like, on the way bought some bananas with her money. Only that there were bananas that that Mayushi bought. Then my bro.
マユシーさん、お金は後で払うよ。そこの法務員さんが。
なぜ俺なのだ。
もうどうしていつもマユシーの食べ物で実験するの？
Mayuri's complaint falls on deaf ears. This is all to reign victorious against the organization.
誰？ペケロッパでどんな操作を？
さっき言った通りメールの着信設定の調整だって。遠隔操作のためのメールを受け取った時のモニタリング用でさ。だから同時に120秒の冷凍機能を使ってた。 PC からでも冷凍機能を起動できるようにしてやんだよね。昨日はそのテストもしてたんだ。
Daru explained what everything on the computer monitor means. Doesn't look that different from using DOS. short for Disk Operating System, an early 16-bit operating system.
Baby! ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンを電話レンジカッコ仮の中へ。
みんなも唐揚げ食べる？一個ずつならあげてもいいよ。
これで放電現象が起きた時の条件は再現したはずだな。
Justin, why did you torture yourself like that?
どうだったっけ？
そこに突っ立っている助手。
いつから私はあんたの助手になった？
いいから俺のメールアドに何かメールを送れ。
If we reproduce the condition correctly, then if she... wait. If we reproduce the condition correctly, then if she sends something to my phone while it's connected to the phone wave name subject to be changed, it should arrive with a timestamp from the past, not the present. That sentence structure is gonna bother me. But my assistant, Kurisu, just scowls.
私、あんたのアドレス知らないわよ。
使えない助手だな。
勝手に助手にすんなと言っとろうが。
ダル、お前の携帯からメールを。
あ、おう、なんて？
適当でいい。クリスティーナは変態。これで送れ。
変態禁止って言っただろ。
じゃあ間を取ってオカリンは変態で。
この裏切り者め。
橋田さん、グッジョブ。
Good job. I love the different variations she says good job, but she'll always say good job. In English.
メール送信するぜ。
もしかしてこの唐揚げも実験してるのかな？
そういうことだ。
はいはーい、送信するよ。
My chicken!
ポチッとな。
Then, unable to wait, Mayuri he slipped past me and tried to open the phone wave name subject. Fuck! Then, unable to wait, Mayuri slipped past me and tried to open the phone wave name subject to be changed doors.
おい待て、開けるなマユリ。
およ？
放電してる。
This is a lot longer than 2 seconds, Jaru! You're the one who brought it up.
全員怪我はないか。
なんとか。
2秒どころかもっと長い時間放電してなかった？
Thanks, Kurisu.
おかえり。何が起きたのかな？
大丈夫か？やけどとかしてないか？
どこも痛くないから平気だと思うけど。
Looking looks like covering Mayuri was the right choice. Oh, that was something. Kurisu's voice is strained. The smoke that filled the room finally dissipated, making the entire development room visible once more.
なんぞこれ、どうなって。いくら電子レンジでも床に穴を開けるほど重くはないっしょ。
放電現象だけじゃこうはならない。それ以外の現象が。
マユシの唐揚げがひどいことになってる件について。
ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンは
Wait, no, hold on. I accidentally pressed buttons.
偉大なじ
黒焦げだ。まゆしの唐揚げ。
実験の成功のため尊い犠牲となったのだ。冥福を祈ろうではないか。
As I said that, my eyes settled on my cell phone. That's right. My heart pounding, I detached my phone from the phone wave name subject to be changed. Luckily, it's completely unharmed. I open it. It still works. I bring up the list of received mails. New emails should come at the top. However, my heart beats even faster. The topmost email isn't the one Daru sent before the discharge occurred. This impossible phenomenon is exactly what I was hoping for. I look back through my email history, and there, finally, I find it. Success. I don't know why, but it was a success. I don't know what happened there. Oh no. The timestamp proves it. I received this email on July 24th, 5 days ago. This is the same exact... Okay. This is the same exact thing that happened to my someone stabbed Kurisu email. And a mail sent from the 29th arrived on the 24th. And just now, the truth was revealed to me in a flash of inspiration.
すべてがつながった。一連の出来事が意味する唯一無二の答え。この電話レンジカッコ仮に隠された機能の真実、それが見えた。直感というより、そう、これは確信。
教えて。なんだっていうの。
I feel my lips twist into a grin.
溶けかけた唐揚げは冷凍状態に戻った。房からちぎられたバナナは房へと戻った。メールは過去へと送られた。
I'm trying to remember if they actually did put a second banana in there or not. I can't really remember anymore.
まさか。
I mean in the anime. Kurisu seemed to get it now. As expected of my genius assistant.
そのまさかだ。
This is the choice of Steins Gate. Roll credits.
この電話レンジ過去仮はタイムマシンだ。
Woo! Chapter 2. And that is where we are going to stop for, this. It's been about 2 hours since I started. And yeah, we're gonna save cuz we finally fucking made it to chapter 2. Yes, I will overwrite. Actually, no, I will not overwrite. I will put this here. Not there. Motherfucker. Damn delay shit. That's actually kind of funny. Wait, did it overwrite? It did. Whatever. You know what? I'm gonna save it so that each chapter has its own thing. I want to delete this data. Yeah, we can't do a long haul because even though I said spring break is right around the corner, even though it's like right around the corner, it is. I still have one more class to go through before yeah, I have one more class to deal with before I'm actually on spring break. Can I delete? Can I not delete data or something? What the hell? Well, I guess that's happening. 3 different save files, all of the same thing. But yeah, we can't do a long haul. It's 10 for me right now, which isn't that late. But I have to deal with one more class, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream or not later that day because I won't be able to go home. And I won't be able to like, I'm not sure if I'm recording with Skinny or not again. I'd like to. But I'm not sure if it's happening tomorrow or not. That would be the ideal situation though. But yeah, for now we're gonna end it there. Thank you all so much for watching. And I'll see you guys next stream for more Steins Gate Elite. Bye-o!